my gosh, my friends, hello. It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel, psychic, spiritualist, theater maker, stand-up comic, actor, artist extraordinaire, wackadoo lady who resonates with your frequency. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching these all the time. Good to see you all. Okay, listen, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. You know why? Because the equinox, spring has sprung here on the East Coast, and the transit we were just in has freaking completed. And I'm hoping that you are feeling the relief I'm feeling when we've moved from this Pisces period we were in to this Aries period. I'm hoping that Aries, of course, if you have a chart where Aries is not an exalted planet for you, the Aries season might be difficult for you. For some of us, though, with as much Pisces as I have, being in a Pisces season was like triple, quadruple Pisces, and it was too much Pisces. It was uncomfortable. But on Sunday, we shifted into an Aries season, and that is a much more directive, active energy. And for some of us, that is preferable, and for others, not. So we're trying not to judge ourselves no matter where we are, just to be aware of what is occurring. Personally, I'm like, life has returned. The sun is shining. Spring is here. Creativity is flowing. And perhaps you're experiencing some of that yourself. I sure hope so. Makes me very happy to be here with you guys today. So, your 3-card spread I have pulled. The recent past, you guys, we have the solitude card, and boy, does that resonate with my ass. I hope it's resonant for you. Present moment, we are flying above reality, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. And the outcome card is the dry desert, which isn't exactly as shitty and sad as it looks. Like, yes, she's alone in the desert, and all she has is these 2 cacti in the distance. But it's not as bad as it sounds. So let's look into what's happening here. All right, so in the recent past, we have the solitude card. My God, am I coming out of some solitude times myself. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. And remember, this is our recent past. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. Yeah, I could say a lot about that. Let me come back to it. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much-needed rest and time out. I mean, my God, that could not be more true and descriptive of my recent past. I'm hoping this resonates for you. It's interesting because this morning I pulled 3 cards for myself and then 3 cards for you guys, and all 3 of both pulls resonate for me, so that's fun. That's our recent past. The present moment we're sitting in the middle of is this really pretty, let's just look at this card again and how like joyous and rainbowy and delightful and flying-y. Oh, look how he's a happy horsey with wings and flowers flying in the sky above the labyrinth of life. Look at that labyrinth at the bottom. Present moment, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective, which, by the way, will come from all this freaking solitude time. Why does winter happen? Why are seasons a thing? Why do we have periods where we're pulled inward and downward into like the difficult Pisces periods of life? It's to work through our stuff to gain a higher spiritual perspective. That's the whole point of going down and into the shadow realm. So here we are in spring, and doesn't this look like a springy ass card? It's pretty springy to me. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? Says the card. When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. Did you hear that? I'm gonna say it again. Today, you have invisible wings, like the horsey, that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances in your outer life, into alignment with your highest purpose. Namaste to that, motherfuckers. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. Isn't that a fucking relief? You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings, bitch, and soar. It doesn't say bitch. The angels are waiting for you. What? Now, what the fuck is this motherfucker then? If this is the present moment, spread your wings and soar. You get to have all the stuff. Now your time of waiting is over. Why are we then in a dry goddamn desert, universe? Let's talk about it. The outcome is, oh boy. Take a deep breath. Anchor into the seat of the self at the low belly. That's where everything is safe and steady and stable. Once you've done your healing work that allows your inner reality to be a safe, stable, steady place. If you're not there, that's when you book your session with Katie Rubin and we do some deep work. But that's okay. We're all on our journey. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until, after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They've adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there, which is just what I was talking about breathing into the depths of you. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. So, okay, I need to look back at this again. I want to look at let's just hear these words one more time. It's a nice short one. The present moment of flying is leading us to another time where we're going to need to go inward. But remember, this is just the coming moment right around the corner, and it could be a moment. That could be a day. That could be a week. That could be a month. I'm going to sit with this psychically and see actually what do we get. How long is this dry desert? I'm getting 3 days. So there's no need to panic. Right now we're in a flying. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. You have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your higher purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over. Your waiting is over. All your hard work has paid off. The things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. So grab them today, you guys. Today, in this flying energy, like hook in. What's that call you need to make? Who's that person you need to get in touch with? All your hard work is over, your waiting is over, your hard work is paid off, and all the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope, but you need to step into your scope, right? You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. And then don't panic when you have 3 days of like, tick-tock, motherfucker, why is nobody calling me back? Don't panic. It's 3 days. You can live in a desert and go deep within yourself in the desert. Let me tell you something. As a person on a mystical path, let me tell you that. I mean, I want to say 70% of my life, this lifetime, has been 818. I saw the number. I'll talk about the eights in a second. 70% of my life, I'm making that number up, has been me having to slow down, go inside, feel, process, and wait. And that is not a problem. That is a challenge for a human mammal on Earth, because on this planet, we are programmed and conditioned to believe we must always be doing, always be, going, always be achieving. And then if we're not succeeding and achieving in the American paradigm of whatever the fuck those words mean, then we're not living into our soul purpose, we're failing, we're behind the curve, etc. I want to encourage each of you to get your human design chart done. You guys, this is the time of human design. In 2027, the collective shifts from a realm of being tribal to a realm of being individual. Okay, we're in the middle of a huge transformation right now. This is the age of Aquarius. So this is the time to really find out, how does the vehicle of you correctly function for you? How do you find that out? I find human design to be the most articulate, specific tool and set of languages, descriptions for how the vehicle of you operates most effectively and with least resistance. So as we shift away from being a tribal collective and into being an individual collective, you need to understand how the individual of you operates. If you're a generator, for example, you're going to want to pursue that which is satisfying for you. What is fulfilling and satisfying for you to do in the moment? Not, what can I do now to achieve this goal later? If you're doing that, you're functioning like a manifester. Now, maybe you're a manifester, but you got to get your chart done to find out about that. Contact me to do that, and we'll talk about it. I'll get you going on it, and I've got some really sophisticated, advanced human design experts, friends in my life who, once we've done a basic assessment together, I can refer you out to them for your next level of teachings on those topics. In other news, coming up, 2 offerings that are important. My Sunday class, my highest level healing class, starts again April 3rd. 7 weeks, we are going to clear all your resistance. All your motherfucking resistance. All of it. I'm going to teach you about the polarization of resistance and how polarity always has 2 ends to it. And we're going to do energy work to clear it. We're also going to look deeply at your human design chart in this class and see where you have resistance to what's happening in your own design. And we're going to get you functioning like a non-resistant machine. It's like we have to add oil to the machine of you to make the little metal parts that all go together not resist one another. So we start again April 3rd. Hop on in for that. I am teaching a class through OMA, the OMA Institute in Pittsburgh. I can never remember what OMA stands for. It's 3 rivers. That's all you need to know. 3 rivers that meet at a spot, which is a beautiful metaphor. This is a class, this is like a calling all star beings class. So if you're someone who identifies as a spiritualist, a star being, what we're going to do is activate your light body. We're going to heal the spiritual DNA strand that makes up the fabric of your soul. We're going to reconnect you to the double helix DNA strand of the all that is. That's the point of activating the DNA strand of your double helix spiritual self, is to align you with the double helix DNA strand of the universe. And it's sort of like you as a star being are a rocket ship, and we're going to heal the rocket ship of your body being over 5 weeks. That class is very affordable. There's info attached to this video about it. So join me for Sunday, 7 weeks, highest level healing class to clear all your resistance to whatever, anything and everything, and to learn more about your human design chart. Book your private healing session to learn more about your human design chart, and or to do some energy healing work, and or to get some answers to some questions you have through the Akashic Records. And join me for my 5-week series on Monday nights through OMA, where we're going to activate your light body. I can't wait to dive in deeper with you, because you're my favorite. I love you guys.